So let's go over the different payment options available in equipment rental software. So in Rentrax, we have the ability to change around kind of the way that people pay for rental orders based on the type of booking. So there's 4 types of bookings in Rentrax. We have the online booking. Pretty much everybody just collects the full payment up front, so they just charge the full amount, and they cannot skip the credit card. For walk-ins, again, usually charge full amount, but we give staff the ability to skip the payment so they can do something else later. Back end, the back end is where they charge the full amount and have the flexibility. But the walk-in customers, so that's like when you have your tablet in kiosk mode and customers are using it as a self-serve option, that's where we charge the full amount and they cannot skip. Phone is pretty much always going to be, default, charge the full amount, and then they can skip the credit card. So they can pay when they get there or what have you. So, and of course, we also have the option to take a reservation fee instead. So this is a configurable amount. So you could do like a 50% reservation fee or a 100% reservation fee. In practice, we find that for most, standard rental, like bike rental, kayak rental, scooter rental businesses, charging the full amount will not significantly decrease your conversion rate. And I mean, you get the money up front. So pretty much everybody just has this be charged full amount. That's what we would recommend. But the flexibility is there. So now let's go ahead. Let's just quickly run through a rental order. So I've got a couple of detailed videos about how this works in Rentrax, but basically let's just quickly go through, add a couple things to a rental order. And quickly fill all this out. Now, let's go ahead and skip this credit card entry for now, so that we don't actually collect any money right now. And then this will allow me to show you the flexibility you have on the back end. So here is the rental order that we just created. Let's go into the back end and take a look. So we have this invoice down here. If we scroll down on the order screen, we just have to scroll down. Here's the invoice information. So we can see that there's $96.30 is the grand total. And none of it has been paid yet. And let's say, if they're right in front of you, maybe you don't want to collect the rest of the payment with the online payment gateway. Now, in this case, I have the option to collect just kind of with the one-click online payment gateway with the credit card, because this customer has booked with us before and we have their card on file. So even though I didn't have to enter the credit card when I was going through this order, I still have the credit card on file because I recognize this customer. They've booked with us before. But let's say we didn't have this available to us. Well, we can just kind of like manually track different transactions. So basically, like if you had a point of sale system or a cash register, you could collect this on a terminal, and basically just log it in Rentrax. But we have, for some of our payment gateway integrations, we actually just integrate with the terminal. So this step would be automated depending on which payment gateway you choose. So just ask us about that, and we can kind of guide you in the right direction to minimize your overhead here. And then finally, of course, you can just collect some cash. This amount will automatically calculate for you. And of course, the amount is configurable. So if you want to just collect part of it and kind of split payments between people, that's fine too. So let's say we collected $50 in cash, and then the other guy wants to pay with debit. Again, this amount automatically calculates, so you don't have to do any math. And there you go. And then when we view the invoice, we can see that everything's properly itemized. And we have both of the transactions logged to make your accounting easier later down the road. And of course, if you need to do a refund, we can click refund and we can process either the entire refund or just part of it. So that's it. Those are some of the payment options available in Rentarax. If you have any questions about this, we would be eager to answer them. So just reach out to support@rentarax.com or sales@rentarax.com.